Good afternoon.
What is destiny? The definition of destiny is to produce or do something using talents, imagination, and hard work. And what is destiny? A power that is believed to control what happened in the future. Mr. Ram Kumar Toastmaster, 14 years before, he joined to become DTN. His hard work and planning, we just all witnessed. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be, said by Rod Emerson. I would like to state another misconception called fatalism, which states destiny cannot be changed. I am here to speak for the topic, you create your own destiny. William Shakespeare quoted, "It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ours." Man is the only animal who has been given a gift of free will with the power to choose a course of action. Attitude speaks every fiber of your being. It affects creativity and ability to make difference to yourself, to your family, and to the world at large. Sachin Tendulkar, a sports icon, we all know him. He was born in a family without any cricket background. His father was a novelist. Today, world has seen a great cricketer only because of his hard work. He has created his own destiny. Lewis Carroll said, "If you don't know where you want to go, then any road will take you wherever it will go." We all Toastmasters here join Toastmasters to become good communicator and great leader. And we all are working hard to achieve our goal. Why? Because we do not want to make an excuse that becoming good communicator and great leader was not in our destiny. The only person you are destined to become is a person you decided to be. There are many examples of the self-made persons, which are Abraham Lincoln, Andrew, Benjamin Franklin. Thank you.
Fellow Toastmasters, ardent moderator, judges, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We are here today, chosen to represent our club for this debate. And me and my team are standing against the topic, you create our own destiny. We do not create our destiny. We participate in its unfolding. Synchronicity works as a catalyst toward the making out of the destiny. That is according to David Burchard. First, let's understand the two words on the topic. You create, meaning you are totally or completely in control. And the destiny means the events that will necessarily happen to a particular person or thing in the future, according to the dictionary. First, we were destined to be human. Our existence is not our creation. If we were able to create ourselves, we should have created the best possible physical appearance. Or we could have chosen parents who has perfect genes to avoid plastic surgeries, nor dye our hair, and other things, spending our money just to get the look we wanted. We do not create our destiny. For us to achieve destiny, we need to establish a foundation. Our physiological needs, our education, and our profession, we are not totally or completely in control of it. Our physical needs requires food, shelter, clothing, and other things to mention which all of you. are aware of. Education. Our parents prepare financially for us to be educated. Our professors, our teachers mold us, taught us the things we wanted or the things we need to reach our dreams. And finally, we adhere to social norms. When I finished my secondary, I wanted to be in the Philippine Military Academy. I wanted to be a military woman. But that time, women are not allowed to enroll in Philippine Military Academy. And there, I was not able to get my training. So again, I would like to stand that my team is against of the topic, you create your destiny. Good afternoon.
Well, basically, there's only one destiny that's gonna happen tonight. And you know what destiny? We're just good, but basically because they created it for us. They were not able to support the claim that you create your own destiny. I don't think that everyone lives in a social bubble or in an individual bubble. First, they argue that we have hard work, we have talents and skills. We adhere to that, okay? We completely adhere to the fact that in order for us to achieve our destiny, we have to have all of this. But we have to consider the fact that in order for us to acquire our talents, we have to be educated. Which my first speaker actually stressed out that for you to be able to be educated, you have to have your parents financing your education. You have to have your family feeding you for you to become a healthy individual, for you to be able to reach your goals. Second, they said that Toastmaster, congratulations sir for being DTM, but you forgot the fact that for him to be able to reach whatever he has reached so far, he needed mentors. He needed a club, basically, for him to be trained to be a DTM. And I don't know if you're actually dreaming when you created your speech regarding you create your own destiny. And aside from that, you also said about the rhetoric or the narrative about the sportsman. See, for you to become a good cricketer, you have to have a good coach. You have to have a good team. And that alone is a manifestation that for you to be able to get to your destiny, you need other people and you are not in control of everything. You do not create your destiny, you become part of the synchronicity of things. We have 6 degrees of separation. All of us are related. No man is an island here. For us to be able to achieve our destiny, we have to make sure that we live in a social construct. We live according to the norms of society. We adhere to social norms basically because we want to reach our destiny and also to make sure that we inspire others to reach individual destiny. And with that, I am guaranteed that this debate is in our back. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Especially my worthy opponents. My worthy opponents started off by saying that they were chosen to represent Bowlers Club. Chosen how? Tic-tac-toe? Or you went through a round of preparation and elimination in your club? I'm sure it would have been some process and you worked hard for it to be able to represent your club. She mentioned about fatalism. This is just an excuse. An excuse for the lazy and loser. It didn't happen to me because I was not destined to happen. What have you done to make it happen? That's the point of the question. And that's what we say, you create your own destiny. She said to create, we need to be completely in control. Why? You need to be completely in control to create a destiny. You need to be majorly in control is more than enough. Michael Jordan, as one of the speakers said, he said, you work harder and the luckier you get. And that's my definition, destiny for you. But actually you're working harder, which means you create your own destiny. She mentioned about destiny will happen. So I guess by that logic, if they're destined to win, even without putting up a good fight, you should get a trophy. So I hope you don't fight hard. You said, can we create ourselves? Can we choose our parents? The topic says, topic states you create your own destiny, and destiny is something of the future, not of the past. So you basically got a bit wrong. We can only talk about the future. We've seen many third-generation businessmen who have lost out to the business because they thought that just because they born in a business family, they should do well. They are now bankrupt. The latest being Vijay Mallya, whose son is now doing some acting. She mentioned that we need to establish a good foundation. Thank you. That's the point you're saying. Create the destiny. Work hard for it. She mentioned that we need to have good dedication. Thank you. That's exactly the point we're saying. We need to work hard for it. Sadly, she couldn't be a military person because she was not allowed so. But your expectations should also be realistic. And if you couldn't join it in Philippines, you could have tried somewhere else or represented your place to change the routes so that you can represent. I would have nothing else but to say that you create your own destiny. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would just like to stress and repeat the points that we have given from the first speaker. We said that we do not stand, we stand against the motion because we are not in full control. The fact that you said you create means it's a single control over the creation of things. And the second point is societal influence. Now, let me point out what our worthy opponent said, that being destined to be here is our own creation. No, it's not. Definitely not. Because it's a choice that was made by those people who selected us from among the equally competent debaters in our group. Okay. You don't create your destiny. You simply choose, your journey. Whether we like it or not, we are all in the society. We are a part of our society. Our views, our principles, our beliefs, our characters, it is not something that emanates from us, but it is something that is built because of what is passed on to us by our environment. It's a force given by maybe a priest who legitimized a thought or an ideal, or it could be a speech, a presidential speech that we have heard. It's anything that is given to us by our society. That's what we call socially construct. You can consult any sociologist about that. The reality now is not a question of what's real and what's not, but what legitimizes it to become real. And that is where we based our principles and beliefs that we want to hold dear. So that also means that you are not in control and you never created anything. Is it why there are failures and defeats? It's not because you created the reason to fail, but simply because the judges know better that we are good. So again, I say, you don't create it, you simply fall behind the herd, but choosing the best path to get to your destiny, the destiny that you want. You don't create it, choose it, choose wisely. Thank you.
What a bombastic explosion. This is what, my dear fellow Toastmasters, respected chair, distinguished judges, and my worthy opponents, this is what we want to prove, that we create our own destiny. And I'm very happy today because my team members are correctly proved that we create our destiny by our actions, by our wisdom, and what we choose, not by chance. As my fellow member rightly mentioned, after joining 14 years, or after joining Toastmasters, really worked hard in 14 years of time. A Toastmaster became a distinguished Toastmaster today. We witnessed that. That shows his dedication, amount of hard work shows in to reach his destination in Toastmastering. Also, she had mentioned about Sachin Tendulkar. I'm very much sure all of you know about Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar without even a cricket background. If he can reach here with his hard work and dedication, all we can reach with the same spirit to reach our destination. As my colleagues mentioned that it is not in luck or any other matters. It is within us. Believe in yourself. You will become what you want to become. So, my dear fellow Toastmasters, I'm very happy because As my fellow Toastmaster rightly said, she mentioned Louis Carroll Scott. If you don't know where you are going, then any roads will not get you there. With this, all.